Chapter 1, laddies. My name is Hez, and welcome to the What If. And Zuko was quirkless and made gurren lagann. So, yeah. This gurren lagann. Or, wait, hold on. Where is the original? Where is the original one? I bit my tongue when I'm trying to say that. So, yeah. So I'm throwing in his sister so that to keep things entertained. Yeah. You know the original, like, gurren lagann? That gurren lagann? Or, hold on, pause. This gurren lagann right here. So, yeah. So Zuko, or actually, his parents are millionaires, and plus, they do not want quirkless people. So, yeah. So basically, Zuko and Zumi were let's begin. And I may add some parts of the Gurren Lagann, like out of Gurren Lagann's playbook, into here. So yeah. Just some parts. So yeah. So now it's time to start. So yeah, let's begin. Them being born, and then at age of 4. Well, let's start with the beginning, where they were battling, or where the spirals and anti-spirals were battling. Spirals lost, and they retreat to their home worlds, and they made people go underground. And of course, they do the same thing what the humans in Gurren Lagann's universe did. Of course, Zuko was born with a special, like, inner power in his own heart. So, it's basically connected to his life force. He is now immortal. Basically, he can use his own power, our inner power, to basically, because his power is not his quirk. They are born with quirks, but he was born without the quirks. So that's what of course, the quirk doctor tells, at age of 4, after they were born, at age 4, the quirk doctor tells them that first they tell he tells Zumi that she has a quirk of fire manipulation. Because that's what Hasashi has. Or fire breathing, and yeah. And then when the Quirk Doctor looked at Zuko, he told him that he was quirkless. And yeah, Zuko was banned from his own family to live somewhere else. As he was sad about it. As he created a cave that was so big, he created a hallway. And he spends most of his time inside of it. And he even put up a doorway to keep those humans from getting in. So he created a robot girl, that does everything to keeping his insanity from in. But he was working on something, a masterpiece, where he can control it. Because his stress level, after he got banned, he needed to take his mind off of it. So what does he do? He created the gurren lagann. Where is he? This one. And then he created that big ship thing. And then he even created a even bigger one after that. But how does he fit both of them? Because they're like so big. Well, he asks the robot to shrink them down, as she has a shrink ray, so she shrunk the entire thing down to the toy level. So he puts it in his safe. And he just wants, or he worked on it for years, or those two for years. So now he is in his, he is now age of 6, and he just completed both of them, and gurren lagann, and he means special artillery, all in 1 year. So, yeah, he created that all in 1 year. You know how that? Yeah, he's quirkless, but he doesn't know that he had the power of infinity. So, yeah. So he really does want to. So he tested gurren lagann out on the weak soldiers. Not her, but the, yeah, those beastmen. Here, like those beastmen. That, so when he tested it out, it handled itself perfectly. So he was under a lot of stress. So in order to keep himself from getting stressed, that's why he created her. As so she talks to him, keeping his mind off of, yeah. So then she also got a new upgrades, like the flying mode, the machine gun mode, and she can also be in that also mode, the doctor mode. If you, yeah, so she has a shrink ray, she has a self rebuild. Basically, if her body got destroyed, she could rebuild her body back up, even from if it was melted or destroyed. Yeah, because she is a immortal. He treats her as his own daughter. If he had a daughter, that's, yeah. So, yeah. So he battles against robots. Gurren, as all four of them, the raging wave was, as he comes in, he was so, like, with his suit of armor, he slaughtered anything that was in his way. So he walks all the way, by himself, walks all the way to where Spiral King was at. Yeah. Does that sound familiar? When I said he slaughtered everyone, yeah, he slaughtered, like, those ground troops, air troops, that troop, and he also took control of that. And as he was a pretty good swordsman, because he, through the years of, or through that 1 year, he trained with his robot, or his robot of fighting styles. So, yeah. When Viral meets face to face with him, he stood no chance against him. And, like, he looked at him terrified. Like, this kid is on a whole nother level. As he says, you know what stress does to you? Who? Makes you angry. It makes you, like, feel like you're not yourself. So or as he tells Vero that only reason why I'm keeping you alive, because unlike you, whom you'll be, or if we weren't fighting each other's, I would have picked you for my own team. Okay? So he actually, as Harold was excited. So then, now, let's get back into them. Like, so, yeah, after he took that big, this one, he went over and like, now he's gonna face off against them, because there was no, I am not gonna add the part where the how will I put this, the Zuko, or where Simon found that girl, where they found her. Yeah. So because all those, yeah, he is really mad. He wants to, yeah, his anxiety kicks in as he really wants to, yeah. So he creates two flippers in his lab. And yeah, he slaughtered almost, or he slaughtered every of those as he walks up to Spiral King, because it was his orders to have every human get dragged underground and get killed if they go up to the surface. As he manages to get to there, and so there was only about, because he slaughtered him, or no, her, sorry. Just that bird guy. As he looks up, he takes gurren lagann. As he does the same thing what the anime does. He took one of the Gundams as he flies around. As he slaughters everything. As the bird guy's eyes are wide. Aiden, this person's never gonna give up. As he says, I never give up. Inside of his own head of, I never give up, never give in. And until the last man standing wins. As he slaughters, he slaughtered almost every beastman in the world. As he goes, it was finally time for him to meet face to face. As the robot Hun commands the bigger robot to go and does that, what they did, as he goes in, as he basically goes, as he tells them, or actually the beast, or not, the infinite, or Spiral King, says, you must be the man of anti-spiral, or spiral power. You're just a king that told everyone to go underground before we battle. I don't know. You human, or you, why did you ask us? Or why did you ask if us humans go underground? Because you won't be living to be, as he gets his head completely blown off. Completely. As he rips. That was rude. My anxiety came in, or kicked in, remember? But still, that was rude. Hey. Something tells me that he was trying to explain that the moon, go to the moon, as a voice inside of his head. And to disable the, and sir, okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just as he kills the king, we need to borrow one item from the shop. As Zuko didn't realize she already brought it before, because she's the storage. So she basically pulls it out. And she knows which one he is choosing. As he sets her down, or as she sets it down, as it becomes this big thing. And they have like apartments things to put his robot in. So he puts it in, or puts gurren lagann in. When everyone heard that this 7-year-old kid just took on the entire army by himself. He defeated the Spiral King by himself. As one of the guys, like Human Pikachu, says, give him some credit. The That to just take on the entire army of beastmen by yourself seems pretty nuts to me. Yeah. Some people, but somehow that kid pulled it off. Oh. As Momo was in that conversation thing, as she's like blushing, as she's thinking about asking him out, as he gets in his, like, that, as he goes to the moon, as it handles great. And yeah, so then he used his drill, or as, of course, anti-spirals are attacking him. As he says, those little things won't bother me. I mean, yep, I believe it. Yeah, so as she developed a love personality for him. So he's basically a one-man army, if you really think about it. So he slaughtered beastmen. He went out there in space as he combined his gurren lagann with his ship thing, and he becomes this big robot. And then he punches those anti-spirals. He slaughtered them all. Yeah, he goes in with a gurren lagann to because his power level is over, or his rage was over 9,000. Yeah. So if you try to make him yeah, he slaughtered all those anti-spirals. He went to the moon, and he breaks the head, and he goes right to the control, and it's different from the anime compared to this what-if, because in this what-if there was no one blocking his attack, so he goes right through, and it does that. It morphs into a bigger version of that. As he generated and as the robot goes and grabs the real moon, because she controls that big robot, and she pulls the real moon, or the Shim pulled the real moon back. There we go. as he looks over at these, as he sees the anti-spirals, he could picture them as he, and yeah, he, his anxiety kicked in, and he couldn't even sleep because he wants to slaughter everything and bring peace to everything. So, yeah. So now humans are the. So All Might was. He is there, but he got. He was the. How will I put this? He was in the. With the rest of the humans. Because his. With All for One, because they. Yeah. So his anxiety kicked in to keeping him focused as he goes. He even he does that stuff. He basically convert everything. He slaughtered everything. Like he made a special missiles for black or for the water thing that you guys probably know what I'm talking about. The same thing as the with that core thing. Yeah. Well, the Zuko's special missiles could survive the watery depths of it. So it went through. It made 2 attacks before. And first attack, boom. Second attack, boom. And Zuko is pretty smart. And he converted all that energy to create, making him create the. He evolutionized that creation into work of art. The thing that he created was a ship, but it had a big gun on it. So, yeah. So Zuko, or so Momo ends up telling Zumi, "Is that your brother?" Yeah. But he was, or actually, he was my brother, but my parents abandoned him from this family. So, yeah, the it was deep. So, as everyone is talking about him, like how cool he is the. He believes that everyone needs to start believing in him. He believes in himself. Like what Simon had to go through. As his anxiety drove him to the breaking point, as his body starts to break down, as he keeps his insanity working. as it was finally time. So he battles against the anti-spiral as they become this big boss monster, and they start fighting like normally, as he believes that and the humanity shouldn't go extinct in or any spiral uh, no shouldn't should never be extinct. Only person that should be extinct is you. That's all that matters. There's to me. If you try to hurt my friends, my family, everything that I care about, he is like angry. Like he doesn't want his like rage. His heart was on fire. His lungs were filled with fuel, fueling the flames. As his power grew and grew into the one, he became the Zuko. He became the Zuko, the Quirkless, or Deku. Then he became the one who killed Spiral King. Then he became the savior of the world. Then he became this everything. Like his blood pressure might have gone through the roof. I'll just say that. As his power level grew to dangerous levels. Yeah. The one who he became the one who Spiral Nemesis. He became the one who devours, or no, actually, he became the Spiral Nemesis, or the one who controls Spiral Nemesis. Yeah. I don't know how to say it. It's just he basically became that. As anti-spirals are like, this is impossible. How did you inherit the power of Spiral Nemesis with that much power? As he says, you never will understand. The only thing that keeps me awake at night is the powers of infinity, or actually the people who's the belief system. They think I was weak. They think I was quirkless. Everything that you ever got called, I was even worse. But I accepted that power. Or accepted that who I am. I am Simon. Or no, actually I am Zuko, the one who destroys anti-spiral. Oh. As he slaughtered the homeworld, the and he goes in like a little like thing, and he battled against the anti-spiral, and he charges his fist up as he does, like, he says, "Take this," as he roars louder than that, as he punches right through the anti-spiral with enough force, it killed him, like created a giant hole through his chest. As and what's your intentions? As anti-spiral says that, my intentions are to take care of the entire world, my entire planet, everything. And if it had to kill, if they had to look at me right in the face, and I will grin, I will go beyond Ultra. So yeah. So Zuko believes that that humans shouldn't live in constant fear, anxiety, anything like that. So, yeah. As the anti-spiral, or as he comes back to Earth, or no, he goes back to his Gundam. And yeah. So he he was he so the Spiral's about to kill before they leave. As he made a spare boat with a cannon or absorption, as he yeah. So Zuko who or he used the gurren lagann, or actually he used that, and like he says that no you don't, as he absorbs the he absorbed, as he's, because his power was unmatched, so he basically steps right in front as he absorbs the birth of a universe into his own body. As his eyes start to become like flames, but he could see everyone's enjoyment. He believes that the only people that he trusts, the only creation that he likes and is her. As he and his creations, as he absorbs the attack, and as he not like flung back, but a little bit dragged back, as he put a back step on his as he goes forwards. He's absorbing the entire universe. There's Big Bang. Yeah. Into his own body. You know how crazy that is? It's like, just imagine you're trying to, like, take a one giant leap of faith. Holding the ball that got shot from space to the ground. You try to, like, hit it with your hand. And the enough force, yeah, of that power. So, yeah, Zuko ends up being the only one and as his body starts to break down, as blood spewing out of his body, as he's trying to hold it in, and she worries about him. Like overflowing. And she also, because she also made it with him, so she added a absorption to the space he's tank thing. So, but he calls it the Death Star from Star Wars. Because the cannon on it could destroy one planet, an entire universe, if he wants to. But he has no interest in some, like, world domination thing or anything like that. He just wants people to be free, happy, and without having to be worried about everything in between. So, yeah. So, Zuko absorbs the, like, as he says that, alright, like, ready? As he absorbs the power through his own skin, as he lets go of the all that stress. So he tells that anti-spiral that you're her gonna die, as he uses the same move, as he, like, whips his hands back, and as he puts his fingers together, as he says, killer move, space laser doom, as boom, yeah, kills the anti-spirals. He is at I think age of 7, I think. Yeah. So him holding this much power and letting it go, as he's about to lose oxygen in about couple minutes, couple seconds, as his creations grabbed him and pulled him back into the mouth thing, as he had a heating room to heat his body temp back up to the, yeah. So he, like, as he breathes, as he feels a lot better, yeah. As other, like, of course, they were like, got contact by like other alien life forms. And yeah, they could not believe human. And he was, or so she turned into a nurse to make sure he's not, like, to put some, like, band-aids on him and, like, all that stuff. Oh. He mean, as he was being a, like, the adult, as he goes home, as everyone celebrated and what Zuko just did, he took on Spiral and Anti-Spiral by himself at age of 7. That's pretty insane. And where, yeah, as everyone could not believe it. They could not believe that this kid and took on the tire thing. And plus, everyone asks him, like, how did you, like, created those big robots to battle against the anti-spirals? Well, it's how I do things. Eh? So, yeah. As they see that girl, like, who is she? Robot. Or I don't know what her name is. I'll just say Ebot. Not eBay, but Ebot. Or Ellie. That's what her name would be, Ellie. So the Ellie says, "Hi, I am Ellie. Nice to meet you all. Oh, I am one of his creations." As everyone's eyes widen, as they could not believe that this kid is super genius. Like, he got banned from the family. He comes back with the robot or android and created a spaceship twice. And he defeated the, like, a planet destroyer, and he destroys the spiral and anti-spiral, and he also said, I became the spiral nemesis. That's a whole war about. Do you want me to explain it? As everyone's like, sure. Some of them aren't interested. So, why the whole war started is because the anti-spirals were trying to, like, stop spirals from, like, using full power. It's full power. Like, if it more and more adaptation thing, think about it as a black hole. Before it, like, was small, then more and more stuff added. Yeah. And the only thing in that's why anti-spirals went to war with spirals. And sadly, spirals lost to the world, or to those anti-spirals, and they retreated to their homeworlds, and they had, or anti-spirals had the, you know what I mean. So, yeah. As Momo is more interested in Zuko, because she really likes him. Because she never seen a 7-year-old kid take on the entire army of spirals, anti-spirals, and built a mech suit with just by himself. As everyone could not believe how popular he is. Everyone respects him. And yeah, like Class 1B, the original one, Class 1A students, and now everyone is safe. As the anti-spiral, or no, I keep saying that, but the All for One, and is saying that I know that now it's just heroes versus, or no, us villains versus you heroes. Do you really want me to pack every pro hero up and citizen up and blasting the entire planet to smithereens? I could do that. Look up. As they see a giant death cannon and pointing right at them. As All for One's like, okay, checkmate. Because with that much firepower to destroy the planet, All for One's like, okay, we surrender. Everyone, all those villains surrendered all at once. So yeah. Sorry if this video is a little bit long, because yeah. So then, now, everyone builds a statue of him. Now, please wait for part 2 to finish it off.